case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The 2005 legal case of succession Rhodes, heard by the Louisiana Court of Appeal, put both the legal and moral aspects of an employment contract under the limelight. At the case's center was Judy Harrison, who sought to enforce an agreement she deemed an employment contract against the estate of the late Dr. Rhodes. This contract surfaced shortly before Dr. Rhodes's death, provoking opposition from his son and the executor of his estate. The specifics of the contract aroused the scrutiny of the trial court, which found it vague and deficient with regard to outlining the services that Harrison was to provide. The eye-opener here, however, was the court's assertion that the contract was essentially for sexual services, thereby rendering it null and void. Adding to the intrigue was the lower court's characterization of Harrison. Her motive for relocating to Louisiana, it opined, was to exploit Dr. Rhodes and his wealthy estate. The definitive judicial ruling rejected Harrison's claim to Dr. Rhodes's estate. Rather than viewing the agreement as a legally binding contract, the court deemed it a gesture of goodwill. In reaching this conclusion, the court drew on established precedents, such as succession of Rabas and Guerin v. Bonaventure. Despite the provision laced within Rhodes's will for Harrison, the dubious nature of the signed document resulted in its invalidation. Consequently, Harrison ended up with nothing from Dr. Rhodes's estate. Her claim was overruled and her intentions questioned, interpreting the contract as an affectionate gesture rather than legally binding. The court emphatically underscored that affection or love cannot supersede legal protocols and contractual obligations.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class